Hey guys, welcome back to my Final Fantasy X playthrough, and today we're continuing our little adventure into Remium Temple. Fancy. Anyway, this was a side quest we could have started earlier, but I've chosen to wait until now because it isn't until now that I could actually complete it.
What is this place? Remium Temple. Once a great religious center in the Calm Lands, lost after the battle with Sin.
Which one?
And this is your home? What? You got something against company?
It's a long story. Easier perhaps to show you.
You're dead too.
Which I mean was pretty obvious
Don't
from
send me
the
just
first
yet.
meeting.
There is still one thing left for me to do here. With the help I can give, a young summoner might just be able to defeat Sin. Well, Yuna, I challenge you. If you cannot beat me, you'll never beat Sin.
She has a point. I'll do my best. Alright, and so basically you're supposed to fight every Aeon Yuna has, Belgamine has, so anyway. First
Very
we'll fight
well.
Valifor.
Before we begin, now, are you ready?
Alright, let's do this.
Choose your Aeon well, summoner.
Okay, so who do I want to summon for this fight? Oh, for a second I thought it said that I could summon Valifor, but no I can't. You know what? I think for this fight, I think it's time for Anima to make her long-awaited debut on our side. Good to finally have you, Anima. And honestly, this is just complete overkill. Okay, so, yeah. Zombie. So she has all these status attacks. And, you know, maxed out. Yeah, so she has all 3 levels of the elemental thunder spell, elemental spells as well as bio and death. I mean, it kind of which makes sense why she would have those, considering the whole zombie motif she's got going on. Yeah, so her signature. Alright, so this is one of her signature moves, which is called Pain. So, which is basically that laser blast attack she does in her debut. Did you see how much damage it did? It inflicts instant death to whatever it hits, and whatever it doesn't instantly kill just takes like 10,000 points of damage.
That is enough.
Which is why she's going to be really
You have
useful
made
against
some
it.
progress, and for that, I am glad. Take this. It may come in handy.
Alright, so that was one fight. Now if you look over there, that's actually the last Aeon, but we can't exactly open that just yet, because we still need to... there's still one more
If
item
you've got
we
what
need.
it takes to beat Sin, I should be no more than a bump in your path, right?
Indeed. Alright,
Very
time to
well.
go up against Ifrit.
Before we begin, now, are you ready?
This is mainly just what this part's going to be, is just a bunch of Aeon fights. Ah, my air itches. Sorry.
Choose your Aeon well, summoner.
Alright, so for our next fight, we're going to summon... We'll summon Shiva. my god, of course. Look at how much HP this thing has. Wow, that was like nothing. I really should have given Shiva like higher leveled magic, you know? Wow, that was pathetic. Screw you. Oh, that's right, it still has that going on. Hold up, let me heal myself. Okay. Oh, what? Okay. Have some heavenly strike. Crap, another one of those hits and I'm done for. Now, just heal myself. Wait. Is it just gonna keep you spamming Meteor Strike? What the hell? Oh wait, I have an idea. Okay. This should hopefully finish it off. And it— oh wow! Did you see how much damage I did with that? Holy shit, I wasn't expecting to do that much damage. I think that's the most amount of damage I've done with any attack in this game.
That is enough.
Well then.
Ah, you have made some progress. And for that, I am glad. Take this. It may come in handy.
Thank you. X potion's always handy.
You've got quite a name to live up to, daughter of Braska.
Alright, so now it's time for
Very
Aeon.
well. Before we begin, now, are you ready?
I'm sorry, it just still looks really silly. Just the way the NPC summoners just stand there in their idle poses while the animation plays around them.
Choose your Aeon well, summoner.
Okay. So my Aeon is going to be... Who's it gonna be? You know what? Balfour. I really need to... Wait, how much HP does this thing have? 30,000. Okay, so I really need to, like, give my Aeon some better attacks. Oh my god, are you serious? Wow, that was pathetic. You know what? Let's just go for the energy blast. Probably not going to do as much damage as before, but okay. Never mind then. I actually thought that was going to do like pathetic amounts of damage.
That is enough.
Okay, good on you, Balfour.
Ah, you have made some progress. And for that, I'm glad. Take this. It may come in handy.
Thank you. Chocobo feathers.
Well, Yuna, shall we see how well your training serves you?
Yes. Alright, so Shiva and...
Very well. Before we begin... Now, are you ready?
I think it's pretty obvious who I'll use against Shiva.
Choose your Aeon well, summoner.
So yeah, I'm just gonna go for effort. $2,000. Oh right, that's because she's more. Oh wow. I might not even need to use the overdrive. Holy shit. Pathetic. You know what? Let's just go for the overdrive right now. Screw you. That was definitely the quickest one yet.
Stop. That is enough. Ah, you have made some progress. And for that, I am glad. Take this. It may come in handy.
Mega potion, nice. Yeah, this is why it's totally worth doing these pretty
You've got quite a name to
on.
live up to, daughter of Braska.
Of course. Alright, now for Bahamut.
Very well. Before we begin... Now, are you ready?
Now, Bahamut's the last opponent I'd bother going up against if you're just playing through... if you're doing this for the first time. Since because Bahamut... Alright, the item we need in order to get the last Aeon is locked behind this battle right here, so...
Choose your Aeon well, Summoner.
I think the good question is, who am I going to summon? I think I'll just summon Aeon, because, you know, I should give every one of my Aeons a chance to shine in this battle. So, 35,000, that's quite a bit. Oh, and unlike Isara's, this Bahamut actually attacks you. Going with the Pimp Slap, though. Oh crap. Forgot it also does the countdown thing. Yeah, so it doesn't just stand there and take hits like Isara's one did. I'll go for one more Thundara, and then I'll go for the overdrive. Countdown 3. Alright, finish them off. Okay, for a second I thought he wasn't gonna get killed. I thought that wasn't gonna kill him for a second.
Stop. That is enough. Ah, you have made some progress. And for that, I'm glad. Take this. It may come in handy.
Alright, the Flower Scepter. Now that we have the Flower Scepter, we can come over here and go and get that new Aeon. You also need to do the Monster Arena thing, so the Blossom Crown. You need to do that for Mount Gagazet. Flower Scepter. There we go. You've broken the seal. Don't ask why that seal was there. Alright, so we got Cindy, Sandy, and Mindy. Yep, and that's basically all the Aeons now. Alright, let's do... I think I'll save them for...
I will be the judge of your Aeon strength. Are you good enough,
my God,
I wonder?
Okay, so... Yeah, so as you see, Yojimbo's next. That's because you can actually grind and then, like, potentially use Yojimbo for the next fight.
Very well.
I think we'll actually use our new Aeons against this guy.
Now, are you ready?
I mean, it's going to be pretty unfair, but, you know, might as well. Might as well give them a really cool debut. Who keeps planting these trees?
Choose your Aeon well, Summoner.
Hey, do you think this Yojimbo will be able to use like more than 2 attacks before I end up killing him? Probably not. But, you know, we'll see. So this Aeon, this summon is actually a bit odd since we obtained 3 summons instead of just 1. So, you know, by endgame, this is actually one of the more like handy summons to have since it's you know, you basically have like 3 turns, essentially. They can also break the damage limit right out of the gate, I think. You know what? Alright, so here's the drawback with these Aeons, is that you can't actually like directly control them like Yojimbo. Like Yojimbo, you can't directly control them, you have to suggest actions for them to do, so do as you will. Can sometimes have them doing that. Fight. Fight. As you see. The only thing that you can guarantee them to do is to combine powers, which is to make them use their overdrive altogether. In fact, let's show it off now. They can only use this overdrive if all 3 of them have their overdrive gauge full. Otherwise, you just can't use it at all. This is also one of the longest overdrive attacks in the game. And we got him. Yeah. The thing about that attack is I think in the the NTSC version of Final Fantasy X, like that only did like
that is enough.
That only did 1 hit instead of multiple hits like it does here. So basically it was basically it wasn't worth using.
That, I am glad.
In fact, Anima had the same problem where its overdrive was like really cool looking, but then of course only did 1 hit of damage instead of like the 16 it does in like every other re-release. So I'm actually glad that's one of the things they changed.
Your Aeon strength. Are you good enough, I wonder?
Alright, so speaking of Anima.
Very well. Before we begin, now, are you ready?
You know what? Maybe I should have saved the Magus Sisters for Anima. What the heck? Oh wait, keep this off. So I do have to wonder how the hell Belgamine managed to get her hands on Anima exactly, considering how out of the way it is to get this thing.
Choose your Aeon well, Summoner.
I guess we may never know. Anyway, time to summon the good old King of Dragons himself. Okay, so... Go. Hit him with some magic. Holy shit, look how much HP this thing has. Yeah, and of course she goes and burps at us. Like Waka's Blitzball that can hit from any distance. Which I'll show off sooner or later. Can't believe that actually missed. Yeah, so Anima and the Magus Sisters, you can't actually fight until you get the airship. So you need to get them as unit first. You know what? I think we'll go for the overdrive now. Yeah, so this is why I decided to hold off on finishing the side quest until now. Oh, that didn't finish her off. Shit. There we go. I totally cheated by doing that. Yeah, but no, Bahamut should have died from that. There we go. Anyway. Also, you'll notice that Anima's death animation, like, it has it changing a different color where it's glowing red like that.
Stop.
Unlike the others, which, like, glow white when you kill them. Which shows that she's which I think is another sign that shows that, yeah, she's not really meant to be with the other Aeons.
That, I'm glad. Take this. It may come in handy.
Stamina spring. Alright, we've got one more battle and then we'll be done.
If you've got what it takes to beat Sin, I should be no more than a bump in your path, right?
Indeed. Alright, finally the Magus Sisters.
Very well. Before we begin... Now, are you ready? Choose your Aeon well, Summoner.
Alright, and I think for our last Aeon, we're going to use good old Jimbo. Now he can finally have his revenge for killing him earlier. Alright, go for it, Jimbo. Oh my god! Oh no. Come on, Jimbo, finish him off. Oh yeah! Bye-bye. Ooh, that was close.
Stop. That is enough.
I'll give you some more gil later for your
you have
services.
made some progress, and for that, I am glad. Take this. It may come in handy.
And our last prize is the Shining Gems.
Thank you. Perhaps you'll teach me again someday?
That's not possible. You have already surpassed your father. There is nothing more I can teach you. My work here on Spira is done. Time for me to go.
Send her.
You don't have to if you don't want to. But you actually should if you want to fully power up the Nirvana. Because this is the only way you get the Moon Sigil. If you do nothing, you can still do you can refight her Aeons if you want. But then ask you to send her each and every single time that you finish one off, so might as well just get it over with. Oh, and I love how she just pulls out the regular staff instead of keeping the Nirvana equipped.
Destroy sin and save Spira.
Will do. And there we go, Moon Sigil. Before we go, I love how the Magus Sisters don't have like their own unique Hymn of the Fayth, they just reuse the regular one. Oh, that reminds me. Whenever you revisit the temples now, you can enter the Chambers of the Fayth and you can hear some dialogue from the Fayth.
Why couldn't we see to stop the dreaming? Why did we stay on in Spira? We had forgotten for so long. We had forgotten to move forward. We had forgotten to change.
Yeah, so they basically just talk about dreams and stuff, and you get like a couple of items for visiting them, but that's like the only one I'm going to show off in this fight. Oh, for some reason, when you revisit Yojimbo's, for some reason his voice is different than when you go to get him. In fact, you know what? Why don't I show that off? I'll show off Jimbo's one as well. Wait. Get down. Hold up. Warp to the back of the cavern. Alright, now we enter the Chamber of the Fayth. We'll hear that. Let's hear that extra dialogue.
You are a fading dream.
See what I mean?
Untouched by reality. Spira will not forget its reality, nor the one who saved it. Run, dream, run on. Pass beyond the waking, and walk into the daylight.
Yeah, I don't understand why they used a different voice actor for this bit. When you revisit Yojimbo's Fayth, it's just... I'm sorry, it's just weird. Oh right, I almost forgot about this. You know, I was actually kind of expecting to trigger this earlier, like when we first came through here, but nope, apparently not. Say hello to Dark Yojimbo. The Dark Aeons, they're basically special super bosses that were added into, like, from the power release onwards. And I have two words for Dark Yojimbo, which is screw you. Because I'm not fighting him, I'm sorry. That's 5 battles I have to do in a row, and my party, like, just doesn't have the stats to deal with him. Anyway, there's just a couple more places I want to go to, but I'll save that for the next part, so thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.